Okay, welcome back to Stories at 10 miles per hour. So it near sometime in the fall of 1968. Well, let's take it back a couple years. My father started having all kinds of financial problems, and there was this man that would come to our house, and my father was a builder and he was a contractor, and it was he kept coming to the house. Sometimes it was only my mom and one or two, three children in the house, and pressuring, asking for his money, and I didn't understand. But one day after school, my brother and I were given an explanation as to what was going on, that she said, we are going to have to leave this house. And he's saying it's because of all the financial problems. And so we had to move out of the house, and I don't know what they did, the same thing they do these days in foreclosure, whatever you call it, but you can't pay, so you lose the house. So that all went down the drain, and we moved into a place that was once a mansion, and it was a mansion, and it was out in I don't know if you could say, well, it's kind of rural to me, let's put it that way. And it had the big mansion, it didn't have any windows. Somebody busted out nearly all out of, most of the windows busted out. And, it was starting to get cold, and that's where we moved into. There was rats in the house. One time, we made a pet out of a giant rat snake, gray rat snake. But yeah, that's what happened. We went from riches to rags, and all these people, mostly associated with the church, bringing us all kinds of food. It was a nice rural place. We had to walk to school. And so my big brother would take me and my other brother, and we'd go walking down, had to cross along the railroad tracks, and cross over them, and it was quite a journey, because we were just little boys. It was one thing for a teenager. Well, how old was he? He was adolescent boy. At one time there was a guy passed out next to the railroad tracks, and didn't kick him, he just kicked at him or pushed him to see if he was all right. The guy was still alive, so we had to go to school. We kept on, and then that's how we had to make our way. But at least we got to attend the same schools before all hell broke loose, and we had to move to it. We actually stayed in that place 2 years, but after that, they made us change and go to the school closer to where we moved. So I'll try to think of more 60s stories, but yeah, I'll get another one in here right now. Coming up, another one.